I'm real excited. I have notes. I have copious notes. I'm also putting my phone on fucking Do Not Disturb. Do you know the number of like texting things I've gotten already today? Like campaign things?
Team 17.
There we go. Sound good. I've already gotten so many texts from people that are like, today's election day. Yes, I know. I voted already. Go away. I've gotten 3 phone calls. I've gotten 3 phone calls from New York numbers that I'm sure are people phone banking. I'm like, guys, leave me the fuck alone. But anyway, I took notes. Of the things I wanted to do next. And I'm very excited. Okay. What was on my list? Let me get this list out. Let me get this note out. I'm gonna regret putting the note on my phone, I suspect. Because my phone's gonna be fucking blowing up. Okay, so today we have a date with Hoove. I think my phone auto-corrected something. Because it says Dasha, and Dasha's not a character. So who do I think I meant? No clue. Oh no. What's the rumors? Is it a rumor? Oh no, Dasha is a character. It's just not one we've met yet. Chances to meet Dasha if you want a partner for G&G. She's right underneath him. Okay. So Dasha, Chance, and Hoove would be 3, and then I wanted to see if we can talk to the locked door. And there's the Discord has a date challenge every week, so there's 3 people sometime this stream I would like to talk to. Okay, let's start with Dasha. Right underneath. Oh, it's probably the desk. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing Dasha's the desk. However, while we're here, you can. This is the locked door, right? Yeah. What happens if we try to talk to it?
Dorian standing in your way is nothing new, but something about this time feels definitive.
Sorry, this one's locked.
Why is it locked, Dorian?
The attic.
Why is it locked?
This is where you keep your lesser things. Memories, art, and other such nonsense.
Art is not nonsense,
There's
Dorian.
a safe in there as well, presumably full of treasures. You locked this door long ago. Years? Decades? Who can say? Who can say? Until you find a key, I will remain locked.
Okay. I think the office is downstairs, if I remember.
Upon reflection, it makes sense that your desk is as muscled and sturdy as she appears to you here now, but you still can't say you were expecting all this. She looks like she could snap you in half with a pinky,
Yes, please.
but also like she gives the most incredible hugs imaginable.
Aha! A stranger! I am Dasha, and you...
Step on me, mama desk?
You have quite a look on your face.
Dasha, we need to talk about how attractive you are. I didn't think I'd be having these feelings about a desk. Can you pick me up? Since I literally pretty much just said this in real life, I'm going with I didn't think my desk would be,
Muscled from head to toe? You are not the only one to be left speechless by Dasha's muscles. Do not be so surprised. It is only natural. After all,
you do have to hold a lot of things.
holding so much on my shoulders day in and day out.
Makes sense.
My job demands muscular perfection. That's enough about me, though. Tell me about yourself. You have intent in your eyes. Have you come to ask me questions?
I just noticed her shoulders have like a computer and a lamp, and I think these are like post-it notes. And I love it.
I see much here through the day. I have become very good at reading people. Your eyes might as well be question marks.
I really dig the music for Dasha. Okay, I don't live in New York, but I want to be on record that I did not rank Cuomo. Thank you, Winter, for doing your part all the way in Pennsylvania. I appreciate you immensely. I know my stream title is very New York specific, and this is an international website, but this is all I care about today. If you live in New York, do not rank Cuomo. I'm going to say it again. If you live in New York, do not rank Cuomo. If I get stuck with him as my mayor for the next, what is it, like 4 years? No, thank you. Literally anyone else. Literally anyone. There's literally no one else running as a Democrat that I would absolutely hate. There's people that I'm like, wait, you're running because they did terrible at campaigning, but there's no one that I hate except Cuomo. Cool. Glad we cleared that up.
But listen
Back to
to me
flirting with
go
our
on.
desk.
Speak, friend.
Anyway, hi Winter. I hope you're having a good day and staying cool in this heat.
And you have come to Dasha to help you do this, yes? You have come to the right place. Tell me more.
I mean, it's a big tell for the American Democratic Party that their establishment leaders are just as shitty and greedy as their counterparts, only less competent. That last word got cut off, which is why I'm like, I can't. Yeah, so pausing, I'm about to talk about politics. I was talking about this in a Discord with someone today, how many people have endorsed him. Like basically all the establishment Dems are all flocking to him, and the only like super big names that are not endorsing him are like AOC and Bernie, which of course they endorse the socialist. The fact that it wasn't that long ago that we chased him out of New York for his crimes, and now we're like, but we don't like this guy because he's too young, which is bullshit. It's not that he's too young, it's that he's not white and a socialist. Miss me with that we're pretending it's all about experience shit. Nah, it's not. But also literally anyone else. Okay, fine, you don't like Mamdani. Lander was comptroller for years. And the fact that you don't really know a lot about him other than the ice raid thing, it means he did his job well. Because that's not a job where you're supposed to get famous. So vote for Lander instead. Just rank Mamdani second if you voted for Lander. Yeah, no. You can vote for literally anyone that's not... Like, if experience is your thing, botched the COVID response. So why are we voting for him? We're supposed to pretend to be progressive so we get votes and then stay in power for grift. We can't actually do progressive things. The music is a big disconnect. Like, this music, while we, like, rant about the Democratic establishment, if you, like, people are starting to see it on a national level, but, New York Democratic politics is so frustrating. The same battles that we're now starting to have on a national level, we've been dealing with in New York for years. The infighting in the party is how we got Adams last time. And look how that turned out. So if you want more corruption, sure, vote Cuomo. If you want to at least try to do something different, vote for literally anyone else. I'm not telling you who to vote for, I'm just telling you who to not vote for. Literally anyone but Cuomo. Experience isn't really a reasoning, it's an excuse. It's an out for folks who want to vote for a classic terrible white man. It's an excuse. And it's not like Mamdani's running for mayor after literally never being in politics. He's currently, what is he, state senate now, I think? Him and Lander are apparently out and about today giving water and Gatorade to people that are standing in line. Or like gave stuff to their volunteers. Plus, we did pass a thing that in New York that says you're allowed to hand out water and snacks to people. Anyway, hi, how was game? Game is good. You missed not really much of anything. I tried to talk to the locked door, and it leads to the attic, and there's a key, but we don't know where the key is. And now we're talking to our desk, who is Buff Mommy. I get nervous.
Do not be nervous. I will help you train your heart. The heart is, after all, a muscle too. And all muscles can be trained, strengthened.
Train me, Mommy.
With my guidance, you will be swole on the inside.
You're on the screen, but I'll be away from the keyboard while cleaning. Good luck. I have some cleaning to do post-stream as well. I've gotta fold my laundry. Stares up the pile on the floor off screen that you can't see. Alright, let's begin.
This is the spirit. You are winning already.
Yay, we're winners!
Pretend that I am the one who makes your heart
Don't have to
flutter.
pretend. You do make my heart flutter.
What would you say to me?
You are the one who makes my heart flutter! I can say it!
You are funny one.
I'm not
Great
joking, you're
joker,
hot.
you. Try again. Seriously this time, huh?
You really don't think that could be you?
We are only just meeting, my friend. It was very funny, really. But the time for joking is over now. Okay. Perhaps there is too much pressure. Perhaps we must go back to basics.
But what if I really
We
like
are
you?
side by side at Tasteful Bar. I am just your type.
But you are my type.
You wish to impress me. How do you get my attention?
I'm not saying it. Crush my head between your thighs like a watermelon, Mama. That is rude. Do not go up to a stranger and say that. But also hilarious. Last one.
I see you have excellent taste. There is truly nothing greater in life than the pursuit of gains. Here is my number, fellow muscle enthusiast. Now, the question is, will you know what to be doing with this number?
I tear into pieces and throw it at you like so much confetti. No! I carefully fold it in my pocket, then call you after a reasonable amount of time. Yes.
Yes! Tasteful, classy, excellent. Excellent work today. Come meet me another time if you wish to continue your lessons.
Okay.
I have much work to do, but I have enjoyed our time together here. See you next time.
Okay. I have 3 more. Let's talk to Chance now. Oh, good grief. It's really hard to zero in on him.
My faithful traveler, you have returned.
I could stay away from your cute face.
Flattery won't get you any extra XP, but it might get you some fudge dice rolls. Keyword might. And it looks like our mutual friend Dasha is joining us today.
Yay!
I am ready to perform feats of strength with my imagination.
She claps you on the back just a little too hard.
Do not worry, my friend. Dasha's brain muscles are just as strong as real muscles. You are sure to succeed in your ventures with Guardian Yekaterina Dmitrievna Petrova at your side.
That's a mouthful.
I prefer to call them adventures, but to each their own.
I use detect evildoers to find any villains nearby.
We haven't started yet, my dear. One moment. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing Miles Cypress, a troubadour from the mean streets of Cantalopia. You have taken up a new home in Decor, which is ruled by the House of Knives.
Ooh, I am ready to grotto and gargoyle.
You start the game with 50 hit points. If you reach 0, your adventure ends. Don't worry about reading the sheet too much. I'll keep track of your health and letting you know what you can do. Now tell me, are you ready?
So ready. Let's do this.
Woohoo! We start our adventure at night. The wind is whistling through the tall trees at the edge of town, carrying with them the smell of pine and possibility. Most of the shops in Decor have closed for the night, but that doesn't mean the town is asleep. Far from it. Near the center of town, right off the cobblestoned path, is the Countertop Tavern. Music pours from the open windows as you stand on the small wooden stage, having just finished one of your specialty songs. What are you saying to the crowd?
Oh, I don't have enough sass for this. Piffle. I'm not gonna wait to go too far with Chance just to get like get some more datables, level up a little bit.
I guess that'll work. You're just warming up. It's okay. Let's
The
continue.
game literally wouldn't let me choose the option I wanted though, Chance.
Your music is decent. Very good.
You exit the stage and find your seat at the bar. The bartender slides you a red ale. They catch it and thank you with a simple nod. You know that some meat and cheese will be waiting for you in your room.
I am seated at the bar, enjoying delicious ale and meats, and also cheeses.
As you sip your drink, a hooded figure sits next to you at the bar. Without looking at you, they simply ask, "Can you swing as well as you can sing?" They notice you try to see who they are. They pull their hood closer and slide you a thick gold coin with the stamp of the butcher block on it. The Butcher Block are the not-so-secret guard of the Knives Monarch. If they have come to you, it is serious business. With this, they rise from their seat and they move to the stairs. They pause briefly, making sure to lock eyes with you before ascending the steps. You toss back your drink and you follow. People have noticed the moment and start to whistle and hoot. You play it up! The whole crowd cheers you on, thinking that your sonic serenade has helped you score. At the top of the stairs, you see the hooded figure slide into your room. You follow carefully. When you open the door, you see they have pulled their hood back, exposing their face. Before you is a gorgeous human. It is disarming. Why would anyone so beautiful cover their face?
Because they don't want to be ogled.
Perhaps it is trap. A role to seduce this beautiful human, just to be sure.
That won't be necessary, Dasha. They're looking expectantly at you, Miles. Once you have closed the door, they say, as a member of the Butcher Block and in direct response to the needs of the House of Knives, we have a task for you. The Prince of Knives, Nakiri, has been kidnapped.
Oh no.
We know that the evil Grand Vizier has him. They are planning to sacrifice him to their god, Cleaver.
Sacrifice? This sounds unsafe.
We believe you know how to get where they are holding the prince without arousing much suspicion. As a musician, you can travel freely. They will make the sacrifice at the Great Kitchen Sinkhole tomorrow night. If you state you are visiting family in Cantalopia, no one will suspect you as you move toward the sinkhole. You should rest up. Tomorrow is a big day. This is so much fun, isn't it?
Yes, I wish to continue.
I'm really enjoying myself, too. Where were we? Right. You get a full night's rest and a hearty breakfast. You get a boost of 20 health for the day. You, Troubadour, are ready to go save the prince.
Yekaterina will eat hearty breakfast as well. Breakfast is most important meal of the day.
I agree, Dasha.
I am ready for action.
As you head out towards the Great Kitchen Sinkhole, you have a pep in your step and greet the people in the market. They laugh and joke about your performance the night before. The thought of the Prince of Knives in trouble worries you, and you know you need to make haste. You have seen the prince once before, and the thought of him floods your mind. He is handsome, sharp-dressed, and has carved a place in your memory. To sing for him would be a dream come true. To serenade him in private would be... Ooh. You walk faster at the thought. That pep in your step has become a borderline power walk. As you walk past the town gates, you notice that two people are behind you. Maybe they are just traveling as well. Still, you can't be too sure. You pass a fork that goes to a neighboring town. They don't turn off. You remember the messenger from last night warning of a mole within the block. Could they have found out already? Has your cover been blown? What do you do? You take a hard right turn into the tall grass field next to you. The two people behind you continue on the path. You breathe a sigh of relief to think you were just being paranoid.
They could not handle Yekaterina. My aura of strength has frightened them off.
But then, you feel the tall grass next to you move. You stop, trying to find where the rustle is coming from. That's when you realize it's coming from all around you. Out of the tall grass, you are attacked by a small lizard thing that bites at you.
Oh no.
Stop! 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 It's a knobgoblin. You can either swing at it with your trusty club, or you can perform a stunning song. You find your note, and you sing it loud and proud. The knobgoblin falls to the ground, shocked at your glorious voice. With the knobgoblin behind you, you find the main road and head towards the Great Kitchen Sinkhole. The road is packed well, and your feet seem to find flight on it. The sun is high, and the warmth of the day is complemented by the smells coming from the woods ahead of you. As you cross into the trees, the canopy above blocks the light from touching much of the forest floor. The coolness of the shade hits your skin, and you smile.
If only we could stay in this beautiful place. It's like painting in my mind.
You remember what it was like to play your music for the trees. This is where you learned the art of song. From the birds, the bees, the crickets, and the chipmunks. You don't know what is ahead of you in the kitchen sinkhole. That makes you anxious. You take a moment, letting the breeze push through the trees and over your body. What is on your mind right now? You taste the wind on your tongue and you use it to move through the woods. The path turns to go to Cantalopia, but you look around you before pushing through the overgrowth toward the great kitchen sinkhole. As you come upon the edge of the woods, you see it. The sinkhole, lined with silver sand and a large black stopper at the bottom. You look around and consider your options. You see that there is only one way through, and that is right in the center. You see the stopper raise up, and a ladder catches your eye. Surely, that is where they are keeping the prince. Guards roam back and forth, surely keeping watch for anyone daring enough to save the prince from them. You think it best to wait until night begins to fall before you make your move. As the sun begins to head over the horizon, causing the silver of the sand to reflect the light in brilliant fashion, you decide it is time to make your move. Moving swiftly and using the sand to slide and the light to hide, you reach the stopper with no interactions from any guards. As a matter of fact, there are no guards here.
They must have heard Yekaterina was coming.
You don't have time to consider how strange that might be. You must continue on. You lift the stopper to find a metal ladder built into the side of the deep hole that serves as the entrance. What you thought would be sand is actually metal on either side. Someone took advantage of the cavern that the sinkhole created and made it an evil lair. As you move through the space, you hear voices. You sneak down the halls until you find yourself at the edge of a big open room. You know the voices are coming from in there, but you don't know how many there are. What do? You press your ear against the door. After a minute or two, you hear them leave. After another minute or two, you open the door slowly. They are gone. Ahead of you is a path that leads to a hallway pulsing with red, glowing energy. This must be it. The location of the prince. You sprint past, ready to finish your quest. As you step into the hallway, you can feel both energy and heat in the air. Something is afoot. And as you turn the corner, you see the prince, but you also see who you know to be the king.
Ooh, a twist! How exciting!
King Cleaver stands before you, stripped of his royal garb. His muscles are coated with a layer of sweat as he kneels before a bonfire. In a cage to the side of the room is the prince. A pulsing red energy surrounds the cage. The king is mumbling what you can only suspect to be an incantation, but he stops as you fully enter the room.
I see some of my block couldn't leave well enough alone.
The king rises, towering over you, his back to you as the fire dances on the walls. Before I begin, this is where I monologue. I know it's silly, but it's what the big bads do, okay?
Do you know how long this realm has had a king? For millennia. Before history can be noted as beginning, this land has always been ruled by a strong-willed king. And not just any king, the only king. Me.
The king turns around, and his face looks hollow in the firelight. His eyes are glowing with a sinister glow.
And for millennia, someone in the royal line has vanished. Either in war or out at sea. some tragedy has fallen to a young member of the family, and the kingdom has mourned for a time. But they have moved on, and queens would die, and kings would pass of a broken heart, and a new king would take the throne. Always some cousin or uncle from a small parcel of land no one had heard of. Always of humble means, always young, always handsome, always me. And all I have ever needed is the blood of my line to rejuvenate me, and for my inner circle to make sure the butcher block failed in their search. But I suppose my moles failed to do their job this time. They will have to die too, after I kill you.
The king launches himself at you. What do? You move just in time as this royal man tries to slash at you with his claws. You see the prince in the cage, trying to get out. You whip around and shoot a sonic blast toward the king. It pushes him back, causing him to fly across the room and smack into the wall for... You did 40 damage to him, and he is stunned.
I will slash at him as well, while he is stunned.
You bring down your sword on him. He groans in pain as you inflict a massive 53 damage to him.
And he is still alive?
He sure is.
What shall we do next?
You can either help the prince, or you can try for your ultimate attack. You focus another sonic blast at the cage. This time, it's enough, and the prince is able to escape through the bars. Free of the small space, he can call forth a lance of arcane energy that he uses to hit the king square in the chest. The king lets out a roar, his focus no longer on you. He sprints for the prince. With a massive leap, the king hurtles toward the prince, until, boom! Your sound waves connect with him midair, causing him to fly into the fire in the center of the room. His screams echo in the space, until they don't. Until all that is left is the panting of a prince, the sighs you let escape your lips, and the crackle of a fire consuming an evil king. With the prince safe, you make your way to Cantalopia together. It is there that you find a member of the butcher block you can trust, vouched for by the prince. The news of the immortal king and his destruction spread. Many begin to question the position of the royal family in their lives and as their rulers. The queen, now free to rule as she pleases, works to make amends with those who have lost their faith in the crown. And you get what was promised to you. You are set up in the royal court. You play for large events and gain fame. But it is more the intimate moments where you are playing your lyre by the fireside with the queen nodding along, and the prince creating lyrics on the fly. Those are the moments you live for. For now, you want for nothing. You are happy. You are well. You are a hero.
Thank you for running this beautiful game for us, Chance.
That was really good.
Katarina will live on in my mind.
You were amazing! The way you just... Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you. Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me.
Oh, Chance.
And if you are ever wanting to roleplay again...
Uh-huh.
In any way...
Uh-huh.
Let me know. We could move from the character sheets to the, other sheets? Yeah, I'd like that. Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll be waiting for your epic return.
Yay! Chance loves us.
Holy crit! You maxed out our relationship status.
Okay. I'm gonna... So that gives us... I was thinking it was a level up situation, but no, it's that each character gives you specific things. So he gives us 5 in charm, it looks like. Appealing might be stretching it, but at least you're no longer appalling. Uh-huh. I want some sass. Yay! Chance loves us now. Dorian. Why do you have a new thing for Dorian? You met Dorian at the back door, and he's locked. Until you find a key, he's not going to let you in. Try looking for a skeleton key. And then I bet you Chance has updated his thing. Oh, also I didn't look at Dasha's. Yeah, so let's look at Dasha. That was Courtney Taylor. You've met Dasha, a muscular, powerful Russian beauty. She was all too happy to give you some lessons on romancing those who make your heart flutter. Dasha is intense and dramatic and an absolute sweetheart all at once. She's a Russian lifter with a stoic and sensible edge, but with sharp and sly sense of humor. Headstrong and sportive to a fault, she never hesitates to put others' needs before her own. As such, Dasha isn't used to getting attention herself, especially if it has anything to do with her secret crushes. Likes strong, dislikes stinky. And Chance. You rolled a nat 20 on your love check with Chance. He loves you. Okay. I have 2 more. One of them I have to save for Hoove. But one of them I'm going to use to find... Okay, I did that already. One of the challenges for the week. Let's talk to Connie the game console. Who I believe is in the living room. Do you just talk to the whole you?
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing
So
before
yeah, I
you
don't think
is
that was what I was trying to aim
solid.
for.
This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face
But
and
I
the
can't
sweet
figure out how
way
to
he
aim directly
doffs
at
his
the
hat
console.
at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced.
It's okay, I'll try it again tomorrow.
First things first, name's Abel.
Abel
And
the table.
I'm your table. Howdy.
Okay, I still like you, Abel, even if you're not who I was aiming for. I'm Munchkin and I'm your human?
I know it, but it sure is nice to hear it from you face to face like this. You know, it's a table. It's my job to hold things up all over the house, and I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
I'm just getting to know everyone around the house.
Oh, yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good. Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that. Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. You'll find her nearby. Oh, heck, I don't know. All that talking and whatnot.
Are you a doer, not a talker?
Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed. And you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Hope he'll get you on the right path. Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her.
Will do.
You take care now.
Oh. That's probably the gaming console right there. I want to go on my date though, so I'll try it next time. Data decks. Abel. Voiced by Steve Blum. You've met Abel, a solid, rustic feller who strikes you as being a bit old-fashioned. He sent you to see Kopi to set you on the right path for dating. Abel's sturdy and dependable with rustic sensibilities. The stable is happy to support your needs, rain or shine, and most of the others consider him to be a steady, calming influence despite his reluctance to talk. He takes pride in a job well done, which takes as many different forms as there are. We're back. So, it looks like my internet spazzed for a minute with that power outage, but somehow I ended up not, the stream maybe like fritzed for a second, but it didn't fully cut out, at least according to OBS and my dashboard. It looks like I'm still live and I never wasn't live, but yeah, I guess 101 degrees is hot. Which is what my computer says it is right now. I'm gonna keep going, but yeah, I guess just like if all of a sudden the stream cuts out, it's blame the heat wave, and I'm sorry, which is a shame because I actually have extra time to stream today. So we were gonna get like a good sized block of time. So like here's hoping that doesn't happen again. Anyway, Abel likes steadiness, protection, exotic furniture from distant lands, and dislikes tomfoolery. And we're gonna go on a date with our vacuum cleaner. Oh wait, this court has a thing. Sam!
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're, like, dating your couch and your TV.
Hilarious. I found out the other day that Sam is voiced by, I had it a second ago, from Dimension 20. And now I can hear it. For sure.
Oh my god, shut up. It's not just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet.
No, I haven't talked to the toilet yet.
Whatnot.
I've talked to the shower, I haven't talked to the toilet yet. I think it's going good.
You think? Is it or isn't it?
They're also weird.
Well, yeah. They aren't like actually people. Don't be narrow-minded. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel, like, super eligible, right?
I feel super awkward.
Aw, don't feel awkward. Just believe in yourself. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know... You know exactly what I mean. All right, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever.
Hilarious.
Bye.
Bye, Sam. I appreciate you. I also appreciate my vacuum cleaner. Oh, I think he's upstairs in the... No. No. was Hoove? I'm trying to remember what Hoove was now. Up here? No. Hoove, I don't remember where you were. I thought you were in the bathroom downstairs. I didn't see you down there. That's not bathroom. No. Ooh, I can't remember where the frick you were, honey. Oh, wait, laundry room. Right.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Hoove holds one finger up to you, his chest rising and falling with panted breaths. He bends over, both hands on his knees, his forehead and cheeks shining.
Give me just a sec.
You okay?
Yep.
Holding your breath again?
Okay. That was a little difficult. Whew. Yeah. Seems like my suction is a little light right now. Maybe I better take a second to catch my breath. So, what brings you by?
I thought we had a date.
I'd love that. What'd you have in mind? I'm not sure if I mentioned it last time, but I'm a big sports fan. And I'll never turn down a nice can of lubricant. As long as I'm not on the job. You better believe it. The Hankies are playing the Sox.
Wow.
What? You must be crazy.
Oh no.
They stink. I love a little trash
Oh, thank
talk.
God he likes it.
Well, let's go see who comes home with the dub. Come on, it's almost game time. We don't want to miss it.
Hoove takes you to Valdivia Arena, where the two of you witness an athletic event on par with the greatest games the human world could ever offer. You cheer your hearts out side by side.
Sports ball, sports ball, sports ball.
Is your heart pounding from the thrill of the game? Or is it Hoove's presence so close to you? The only thing you know for sure is that you'll never witness another matchup this exciting.
Wow, what a game. Never seen a move quite like that before. You read my mind. Let's crack a can.
Hoove hands you a martini glass filled with a suspiciously dark liquid. It smells like alcohol, sure, but there's another strange scent you can't quite place.
Cheers.
Did Bev make this?
The drink tastes distinctly like the scent of motor oil, and it leaves an unpleasantly greasy feeling behind.
I know, isn't it great? So, how you feeling?
Like, I'd like to know more about you.
Sure, I'm an open book. I mean, lyrics like actually an open book. Yeah, but you know what I mean. What would you like to know? Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately to think about love. I've got a lot on my back. It's not that I don't want love. I just don't have room for it.
Oh no, buddy.
What else can I tell you?
Is something weighing you down?
I mean, I guess I've been feeling a little overwhelmed. My suction's not the same as it once was. I'm struggling to get up in the morning. Lately, I just feel like I've got no space in my life. But I'm not sure why. I've got amazing friends, and I love my job. Every day I get to go around the house, and I encounter so many amazing things. I collect them in my bag. I've got everything you can think of. Be amazed at the stuff I find. That's just it. But I don't know what to do about it. Oh, I don't know. All that stuff is kind of private. Now, I'd love to show you some things, but why should I trust you?
Because I'm trustworthy?
Sorry, but I don't think that's gonna cut it. Maybe I'll show you later, when I know you better.
Sure.
Anyway, I probably better go. Thanks for hanging out.
Okay. Thus endeth the day.
Oh,
Okay, what's next? Other than being anxious about the power situation in my house. There's one thing in the bedroom and two things in the living room that I want to do today. What's triangle? Oh, I see it.
An angular beauty sits in contemplative silence, her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her. In fact, she doesn't even look at you.
Shh! You're disturbing my thoughts.
You're too pretty to think is rude. People can have a body and brains.
You're bad? Seriously? God, you're so boring. Well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst. Name's Tina. Tina Triangle.
Tina sure has personality. I don't know how I feel about Tina.
And before you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy. Not who, what.
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the world, especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in. Just look at me. Angles in all the right places. Who could resist? How dare you? I got plenty of dates, thank you very much. I'm just intentionally celibate for my clarity and whatnot. But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island?
I feel like Tina's gonna hate us.
Oh, it is. It is. Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get together on an island. They gotta pair off into groups of 3, and every week a love triangle gets voted off. The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million, but that ain't all. They offer 'em money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple. It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
I don't know how I feel about you.
Oh, Oh my god, yeah. Can't you just imagine me in a bikini? Two nearly naked people fighting over me on a beach? Sand in places it shouldn't be. The sun setting just so. Too good to be true, ain't it? Maybe you're right. I don't know. Whatever. I've officially spent way too much time on this conversation. Let me get back to my fantasy. It was just getting good. Get out of here! Scram! But, see you around or whatever.
All right then, Dina, you were something. Let's go talk to the game console, now that I've figured out which one that is.
The game console turns on. Team 17, Sassy Chap Games, Moonsurgence, Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her.
I love you.
She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back. Oh. Which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to go? They're coming! Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here. What are we gonna do? The Zork!
Oh my god, the cable looks like a little tail.
Zaker worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it? You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time. Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld. I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Cute, but expendable.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class Upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm. It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this? That makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
I'm always
Using
a
all
stealth
your
galley.
available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt and Surveillance Upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are. Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tristed battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You want to press on, or should we take a crafting break? Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power. Crescentia, the goddess of the moon. We found her in 2066, and next year she'll be destroyed, leaving us free to harvest.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia, go! Take this!
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm glad. I think this is fun too. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down. Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Oh.
My friend.
I would
This
have
time
dated
for
you,
good.
but I guess we're friends. Luna was voiced by Shelby Young. You met a gun-toting spacer named Luna, played through a wild dystopian sci-fi shooter with crafting elements, and defeated the final boss together. You and she are friends, or at least that's what the screen said when you earned it. Luna is the heroine of the latest and the somewhat popular Moon Surgeon series, a first-person shooter with crafting elements. Guide her towards defeating Celine and her goons, and you'll have no problem gaining her affection. Likes reloading, looting, corridors, dislikes scrubs, upholders, Celine. Is there something else in the data box I didn't check? Oh, Tina. Right. Gray Delisle! I love Gray. You met Tina Bombastic, in-your-face triangle, who's obsessed with fantasy drama and raunchy reality TV. Is it toxic? Maybe. Is it sexy? Also maybe. Tina the Triangle is a poor representative of classical music, but should be a fun time nonetheless. Her grating voice is only outmatched by her grating personality. Why you have a musical triangle in your bedroom closet is ultimately up to you. The possibilities are endless. Likes drama, dislikes music. But it's technically a musical instrument, not that for her. What else am I missing? Oh, it might be... I didn't look at... Hoove? After your date, you and Hoove chatted and he revealed to you that he's got too much in his bag. You weren't able to convince him to empty anything out, however. Just be extra sure. and workspace.
Valdivianites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced.
Oh?
By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government.
Sure.
Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
The same Sandy that did a fantastic job planning that party? That Sandy? Okay.
It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colourful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic. Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Yo, yo, yo!
I think this is the TV.
Dial, cinephile, because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance. The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer. The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream. How can I cater to my greatest spectator? Then, let's get ready to rumble! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene. The name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly, like...
I mean, I do love everything that's happening in front of me, but I am confused as to, supposedly there's a Connie the game console in the living room, and I've now clicked pretty much all the things on this entertainment stand, and none of them were Connie. So I am a little confused at that. Might have to try again on that one Saturday after I look it up or something.
Whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli?
I do
Holy
love
smokes,
this
folks!
whole look, though. The vibes are great.
So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it? Damn straight!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers. Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty. Dynamite! Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind. It's just an expression. No need for obsessing.
In case of ocular degeneration, we'll just get you some medicine.
Loading programming. Loading programming. Optimizing for comedy, haha. Analyzing for reality, boo-hoo.
Pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose.
Wow, that's a lot of shows.
So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
My choices are reality competition, home renovation, local community access, or maybe I should just go, I don't like these options. I guess I'll choose the top one.
So that's who you giving your rose to, my boo? Looks like the tribe has spoken. I'll assault you with my pop culture. Hey, look, it's a slant rhyme. It works. All right, my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution. Cougar versus Cougar. Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeons. 10 older, attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness, and cunning to battle for survival and outsmart their adversaries. 10 actual cougars. With tensions running high and cougars lurking around every corner, alliances will be forged, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for all which cougar has the sharpest claws. So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill? Pretty good. Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax and don't. I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available. But no prob, heartthrob. I've got 15,000 other shows I've yet to disclose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows? Time for some narration elation about home renovation. Allons-y.
Allons-y.
From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes Balls to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction. Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga, and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls.
So, my beau, does this show make you go, whoa? Nice! Let me just get a summation of the station's location and Shazbot!
I've made a huge mistake.
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo. Just hang tighty, Aphrodite! I'll answer all your queries with 15,000 brand new series! So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows? Wait, seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels with 15,000 shows.
Yeah, and all my other options didn't work, so this is the last one you're giving me.
And you want to watch the community access station? Look, I'll be straight with you. You're cute and all, but there's no way in hell I'm watching the community access station. There's literally an endless bounty of quality content now, and I'm not gonna waste my precious time on planet Earth watching some old fart playing amateur xylophone for 6 hours. You get each other? But listen, I've got a great show selection for your inspection. And while watching, we might make a genuine connection. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Makes sense, makes sense. Just, one more thing.
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right? Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego. Oh, thanks, Hottie. That makes me feel naughty. Come back round here later, and I'll show you something body.
Okay. Yeah, I've talked to everything here that I could possibly think of that could be the Connie person. So I'm gonna have to look that up. Mateo is the blanket in the living room.
Davy! Davy! Come on, Davy, what'd you get off to now? Davy? I hope he's alright. Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long.
You look so cozy.
I'm Madeo. Madeo Manta. Oh, blanket. I've just been so focused on finding Davy. This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried. Davy's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago. You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you? Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone. He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together. Yeah, but he's a fighter. He really hung in there. After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds. Well, mostly. He gets on great with the other tassel hounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else, and then he disappears for a few days.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against Mateo's leg, meowing for his attention.
Speaking of handfuls... Aw, don't worry, Sprite. It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise. He'll be back soon, okay?
Sprite, you're so cute.
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
This is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued. Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now, huh? Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtin Rod. Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh? She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
She is very cute.
You're in good company. American African court hares are pretty affectionate, but she's a little, well, picky. If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though... Alright, go ahead.
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Boy, it's okay, sweetheart. I've got you. Sorry. Better luck next time. You, should probably step back a little bit just to be safe. Well, I'll be hearing about it from Kurt and Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy. I was really hoping I'd be able to find him before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked, but I need to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long. Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure you've got other things to worry about. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing. I really should have been watching him more closely. The inanimals depend on me. I can't afford to be careless. It just doesn't feel right, asking someone else to fix my mistake. Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other way around. And I can't be in both places at once. Alright, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could do.
Hit me.
I put together some information on Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight. I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out. But I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since I was chasing down this little troublemaker instead. Do you think you could talk to her for me?
Sure.
I can give you the packet I made. It's got everything she'll need.
So I guess that's our last one for the day.
Really? Me too! Obviously. Betty keeps joking that I'm going to run out of space for them all. I don't know about all that. I'm nothing special. It's just the right thing to do. When something needs help, well, you don't give up on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off there. Once I get started talking about them, it's hard to stop. If you're interested, you could always come by the rescue later and we could talk more. Great! Anyway, thanks for offering to help.
Okay. Okay, where's the data decks? Voiced by Ben Bonacita? You've met Mateo Manta, a kind and nurturing presence who considers himself the protector of thin animals, a group of knitted beings that are just, well, adorable. One of these, Davy, has managed to get loose and has run away. If you'd like to help, go speak with Phoenicia on Mateo's behalf. If his theme music is any indication, this is one calming cloth. Anytime you need a friendly hug, Mateo's Animal Rescue is sweetness central. If you can help him bring his block back, you'll be able to give his soul the rest it needs. Likes snuggles, cuddles, nuzzles, I love all those things. Dislikes anxiety. Discord.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers. In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people.
I'm sorry,
Didn't
how did
take
you
long
get...
for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
how did you get from making a paperclip to making eyewear that lets you talk to the objects in your house?
Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly. I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Okay. I was told to talk to Phoenicia.
Ooh, coming in hot. What you got for me this time? Any other time, I'd love to stop and bask in the compliment, honey. But I'm dying to know the sitch. You've got those urgency eyes. So, what's the deal? An inanimal emergency? Ah, honey, why didn't you open with that? Who's in trouble? What do we need? How can I help? Give me answers.
Phoenicia's fingers are flying across her virtual keyboard before you've completed your thought.
Already typing something up as we speak. Did Madeo give you any helpful info I can put in here? Anything eye-grabbing? We need some cute buzzwords to get things' attention. Perfect. Leave it to me, honey. Missing and animals are no joke. We'll get this baby home. Ooh, I'm gonna do a live to generate some engagement for the post. I'll let you know how it goes. Check in with Madeo to let him know. I don't think he checks socials very often.
I will have to do that tomorrow. Just looking around my living room. There's a globe, there's another door. I'm starting to look at like nooks and crannies a little bit more. So we'll talk to Madeo. Let's talk to Madeo first. And then we'll go from there. Just looking to see things in my room.
Madeo tends to a group of adorable dog-like creatures, grooming them and speaking to them sweetly.
Just a few more, and done. Oh, what a good girl, Damas. Que bonita. I bet that feels better, doesn't it? I know you're a Notweiler, but that snag on your tail was getting ridiculous.
They're all so cute.
Oh, hey, you're here. I was hoping you'd come by. I wanted to thank you for talking to Phoenicia about making that post. You've already had some visitors stop by because of it. I even talked to a few things who said they saw Davy recently. Hopefully, if we can figure out where he's been, we might be able to follow his trail and track him down. Oh, that's right, Chiquita. He'll be back before you know it. You've caught us in the middle of a grooming day. Everyone's been a little stressed waiting for Davy to come back, so I thought a bit of pampering would do us all some good.
Uncle Erdnot has a present for you!
Oh gosh! Hello, Raiders! Thank you for the raid, Sunberry! Hold on. I see a Kemsey, I see a Sam. It was a pirate-themed day!
Uncle Erdnot has a present for you!
Double raid! Hold on, let's go over here for a second. Hello, friends. Kemsey, I never would have guessed that you would have also raided me at the same time. It's not like you and Son were doing anything together. Hello, friends. Welcome in. If you've never seen me before, my name is Munchkin. You are now currently in Camp Chaos, and we are playing Date Everything, the game where you date the objects in your house. I see it. I saw another. I saw lots of friends. I saw lots of good friendos. I'm gonna give you guys a couple shout outs. How was stream? Can I type? Can I type? We'll find out together. The shoutouts have a cooldown, so we're gonna have to wait a second. Munchkin on speedy speech mode. Yeah, I'm hyped on caffeine. I had lots of cold brew. Also, there's supposed to be a clip that plays, and it did not play. But yeah, I'll have to deal with that later. We had a lovely time playing Luma Island, and also being spicy because we're Medicis. We love the spice here. Do we get much done? No, everyone's spiced, and I flustered too close to the sun. To get past the shout out cooldown, I'll do my personal shout out command for Kemsey. I'm sure everyone who's rated.
See,
that got a clip, but the other one didn't.
Excuse me. Yep.
So weird. Both shout out commands should get me clips.
This is an innocent bean, no kill. Only innocent.
I got treasure hunting pupper, and we got Kemsey an egg for a baby to hatch next time. Oh, I love that. Yeah, everyone who just rated probably is already following Son and Kemsey, but if you're not, what are you doing? And if you're lurking on my channel, definitely, I do recommend. Good vibes. Need to rate it. Oh god, chat's moving too fast. Need to rate around, but have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a good day. If you're in a heat, I don't know where you live, but if it's hot, stay cool and hydrated. And if it's cold, stay warm. Oh god, so this clip is yonks old. Yeah, when people shout me out, my clips are all really old too. Recently I got a couple good new ones, but for the most part, the clip puller really likes the old Origins ones for some reason. The bot is being rude to me, but is okay. You know what? Son, we're gonna see if I can trick it. We're gonna see if I can trick it. There we go. I refuse. Refuse to let the bot be a brat.
Delicious, delicious trans rates. No!
Delicious trans rates?
Stop! Go away! Scared the piss out of me. I accidentally tapped on something.
What a fun clip.
This is why I have to turn on.
I love that. Yeah, thank you both for the raids.
Not Elliot has a hardcover.
Why are you getting a double one? Now the bot's like, I'm really sorry, you get two. Trans rates are in fact delicious.
That's a bonkable pun.
The bot's like, I'm sorry, I slighted you. Here, have two. Anyway, thank you for those raids. Everyone, if you need to take a break because you've been hanging out in Sun or Kemsey streams for a long time, please do take care of yourselves. If y'all have to take breaks because you just streamed, same thing. For now, I need to nap because I'm still recovering from being sick, but have fun dating things. Please feel better. I did see that you weren't feeling well. Hope you get a good nap in. Yeah, so let's go to it. We're talking to our blanket right now. So let's get into those shenanigans. I will be here, but also working on a thing. Lurkers, always welcome. The lurk and unlurk commands both have sound bites now instead of just the lurk one. I added that recently. Also, we're doing co-working on Saturday, and one of the things I'm doing is adding a document
fun
that
storming
has
the castle.
all of the commands on it because I added a bunch of sounds to the bot. Thank you for the lurk. Deadline Thursday, and I am so behind. Good luck, Kemsy. Did the unlurk one not work? Okay, well, I'll have to figure out what that's about. Unlurk is supposed to get you a sound too, and the bot is being rude. It's supposed to be a clip from Game Changer. So maybe during co-working, we're going to test out the bot. That's Saturday. Anyway, good luck with your things and your stuff, and everyone just chill out, and we're going to date some stuff, maybe. The bot was like, you know you've got shit to do. Yeah, the bot's like, you're not really unlurking yet, Kemsy. You don't get a sound. Jeez, bot's being sassy today. So yeah, this is our blanket, Madeo. Madeo has adopted a bunch of inanimals, and one of them is missing, Davy. So we're trying to figure out how to help him. Who gets to pamper you?
Me?
We have foster
well,
cab.
I hadn't really thought about it. As long as these guys are happy, I'm happy.
That's so sweet.
That's really all the pampering I need.
Dude. Madeo can wrap around me and keep me warm. I don't mind. Every dateable has an entry where it says their likes and dislikes, and Mateo's likes are like cuddles and snuggles. I'm like, yeah, sign me up.
Mateo's eyes widen as realization dawns on him very slowly.
I might have been too forward.
Oh! I'm flattered, really. And you do seem great, but the rescue keeps me pretty busy as it is.
Oh no.
And until I find Davy, I just don't think I'd have time for anything
That's fair.
like
We
that.
can find
I
Davy
wouldn't say
first.
no to some friendly company, though, if you felt like sticking around.
Sure. Why is it only giving me one option? I want to stick around. I want to be friends with you.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, before you go, I wanted to ask you something. You did such a good job with the Placebook post. I was hoping you might want to help me follow up on some of the leads we've gotten.
Sure.
It would take me a while to get through them all myself, and I really don't like leaving the inanimals alone for that long. Great! All right. The first one I have is from Hoove. He said he saw Davy sniffing around the laundry room a few days ago, right around the time he first went missing. Let me know if you find anything, okay? And really, thanks for helping out.
Okay, so we're gonna check out the laundry room, and maybe talk to Hoove while we're there. Mateo. Mateo was very pleased that you talked to Phoenicia and helped make the Facebook post for his missing an animal. He's asked you to help follow up on some leads. The first one is from Hoove. He said he saw Davy sniffing around the laundry room a few days ago, right around the time he first went missing. Totes can look into that for you. And then I suspect it will be break time. Laundry room I think is upstairs, or... No. Laundry room is behind the kitchen. Munchkin getting lost in a video game never would happen. That's a hanger. talking to Hoove.
You know Harper, the hamper? Well, recently, when I was cleaning up around her, I happened to see one of the animals. If you're looking for him, you might want to check that area. Sweet. See you around.
That was so short. The hamper?
Normally, when you aim your Dateviators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
Now. I don't like that language here.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh?
Jeez.
Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
You guys okay?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
We're not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper. Oh.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
2 for 1,
He is
nice.
a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Oh my.
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
I'm curious. Since that sound didn't work the way it was supposed to.
Oh my.
That one works. I uploaded them the same day. That is so weird.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Durkee.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's gotta try to put a happy face on things. Durkee broods all the time like he's fucking Batman. What? No. You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kind of weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Durkee.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
And none of those things were an apple. Pre-roll has to reset. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a break. Everyone get a snack, get a drink, wiggle your toes, take your meds if you haven't taken your meds yet. And I will be back after these messages from Twitch's sponsors, not mine. How dare, how dare. And we're back. I got myself a beverage since I'm out of coffee. Hope everyone had a good break. And hopefully the ads weren't too meh. I have no control over them, it's all Twitch. Harper. Harper was Laura Bailey! You met Harper the Hamper, who is clearly tied up in a majorly dysfunctional relationship with Dirk the Dirty Laundry. You left before they could start arguing again. Harper isn't clingy, she's just a gal who likes a little control and knows too well what can happen if she doesn't have it. Doing laundry is chaotic, and with each round of laundry that passes through her, she knows there's a chance some socks she loves may not return from a cycle. She knows that Dirk might be getting fed up and is begging for release. She knows she should. He's beginning to smell and is getting restless, but he just doesn't understand his existence is at risk if she lets him go. Likes Dirk, Dirky poo. Dislikes abandonment. I knew that voice sounded familiar. Dirk was Johnny Bosch. This is where your clothes have been for the last couple of weeks, with laundry day looming large. It becomes harder and harder to actually let your shirt out of the bag. Is it better to intervene or let him be unclean? Likes security? Harper. Being told what to do. Dislikes Harper. Oh, toxic. Toxic bunch. Okay, I have 2 left. No one had anything to say about the inanimable. So what do I want to do now? I should figure this out during the break. Oh, I also wanted to look up something else during the break. Please hold. Your call is important to me. Okay, so I'm confused because her name didn't come up as Connie when I interacted with her. We're going back to the gaming console.
The game console turns on. Team 17, Sassy Chap Games, Moonsurgence, Resurgence. Here you are once again, back where you started, with your beautiful companion urging you to make a decision. She looks at you just the same way she did the last time, with a strange familiarity, but still not quite recognizing who you truly are.
You're here! I didn't think you'd make it back.
So yeah, she comes up as Luna, but this is definitely our game console. And we'll just keep talking to her, I guess.
Which way do you want to go?
It says I met a new dateable. I met you yesterday, sweetie.
Of course we've met. We've been about 17 hours into this quest line. No. I would definitely remember something like that. I've got quest updates and relationship statuses in my Stata decks anyway. And I don't see anything about an actual connection we've had aside from mission partners in here. All right. I'm familiar with the trope, okay? When I was little, I thought up a secret password that only a time traveler would be able to tell me. The password for me is Lincolnberries. Just give that to me next time you see me, and I promise I'll believe whatever crap you hash at me. Now let's get back to blasting.
Okay, Luna.
You just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you are thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here. What are we gonna do?
Last time we did the first one, I wanna...
Talk to them? Sure. I guess I'll just put my weapon down and wait for the bullets to whiz through my skull. Damn, all this yapping and now we're overrun. I'm shooting! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it? You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld. Positive about that. The surroundings might be gray, but what's going on here is black and white.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm. Just knowing that isn't enough to help. They've got ultra tech that renders them invisible to all senses. Can't believe that's our fate. How do you suggest we do this?
Last time we did quietly and it worked out really well, but I'm curious what the guns blazing
Let's
was.
light this place up!
After merely a few charges spring from Luna's rifle, the corridor is absolutely swarmed with guards.
Ah, bits, we've got company.
Drop your weapon!
Cease! Cease! Cease!
Plasma drites!
The battle rages through the halls as you and Luna drop guard after guard.
There you are. Oh no. I can't see them. I can't move.
You can't quite tell what's happening, but a vast laser peeks from around a corner and engulfs Luna's stiffened form. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride. You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Crah. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tristed battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You want to press on, or should we take a crafting break? We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle. All right, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't. I'm not quite sure I believe you just yet, but noted. I'm prepared for anything.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power. Who is that with you? Some low-level peon? I always send those to the Drock pits. Do you need to know any more? We kill her.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go! What? Love has like 0 attack! I choose the old standby. An unceasing burst of Zaker charges!
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you. Well, I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down. Oh, it'll stick all right, fantastic traveler. Next time you come back, I'll remember you for sure.
I don't know if I believe you, Luna.
Friend. This time for good.
When you returned to Luna, she had no memory of you at all, but she did say that if you came into her timeline again, just say the password's lingonberries and she'll realize she's caught in a time loop. Just have to see. 9 moments while I get the tea bag out of my tea. I got this cold brew from the grocery store the other day, and it's really yummy. It's red, white, and blueberry. Refreshing. Let's look at rumors. I could talk to Kopi. Or I can see if I can find the shadow. Or I could have to Bev again. Oh, we have a fancy coffee maker.
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen,
What about
working
grinding?
so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Roofbacks, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kopi, happy to help. G'day. I, sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today? Sure thing. 1 latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! 1 latte.
Oh, it's
just for
pretty.
you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Oh gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips, but probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it. That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.
Huh. Alright then. Come see Kopi again for a cup of something caffeinated. You've met Kopi, the sweetest pep talker you ever met, always ready to lift your spirit with your favorite beverage, a spicy personality with a silky exterior to boot. Kopi is that one companion who's ready to hype you up in the morning for the rest of your day. Energetic and suave, she's the one you can turn to for warming your heart. She is dependable and resourceful. The one thing Kopi is really good at is keeping from spilling the beans, but with her excellent secret keeping comes the tendency to jump to conclusions, so she can be a little volatile. Likes waking up early, nice smelling conditioner, and beans. Dislikes bureaucracy, management, unpaid overtime. I can get behind that, Kopi. Time to end the day. And then I don't know where I want to go next.
Nightmares are nothing new to you, but this terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience.
Oh, this is horrifying.
It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head, with snake and lion heads sprouting from its shoulders. It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human figure. But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
Nightmare is dateable. Horrifying.
There's something crawling up your leg. Don't you feel it? You know it's there. A fly, maybe. Or something else. Something a little more malevolent. A little more vicious. Crawling up your leg. Aren't you going to do something about it? Ah, that's right. You can't move. Now there's another on your arm, and another on your shoulder. Dozens of little prickles across your skin. The prickles turn into punctures. The picture of poison pervading the parts of you you keep under the covers. There's an itch by your mouth as one pries open your lips, scurrying down from your cheek. So many little legs. Spiders. Or maybe ticks. Another crawls across the curve of your ear, and you hear it. The scuttling. The buzzing. The sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts. Whatever they are. They're eating you alive. Ah, that was fun.
For you, maybe.
Didn't take you as such an easy scare. I'm sorry, my dear. Just couldn't pass up the opportunity. It was simply delightful to meet you. No need for pleasantries. I've been in your head your whole life. Until next time.
What's your deal?
I'm your nightmares, my dear. Nothing to explain. But if you're truly just dying to understand, they say coffee at midnight is a good way to invite the darkness in. Sleep with one eye open.
She fades into nothingness with one last creepy laugh.
I bet you if you do the convo with Kopi as the end of the day, that's what makes Nightmare show up. starting to get somewhere with the... There's 100 and it looks like we've met 29. You've met Nightmare. Supreme Goth Lord and purveyor of horrible visions of the night. She seems to delight in terrifying you, and there doesn't seem to be a lot you can do about it. Oh no, is there any escape? Is it all a frightening foray into your mind? Or is there a lesson to be learned here? Maybe if we just close our eyes, she'll go away, unless you're into ladies with bounds in their stomachs. Likes intense fixations on gruesome details, and dislikes daybreak. I'm sure we're something, my dear. Let's try talking to Madeo again and then go from there. I also haven't talked to Johnny Splash in a couple days, so maybe I'll talk to him too.
Hey, you're back! That was fast. Any news on Davy? Were you able to check out that lead from Hoove? Not much, just that he saw Davy sniffing around Harper's corner in the laundry room. About as well as you'd expect. I think the nerves are starting to get to all of us. If you wanted to stick around for a bit, I'm sure they'd really enjoy the company. Well, that makes two of us then. You can say hi to whoever you like. Don't let me stop you.
To continue helping Mateo, check in on the clue from Hoove, who said he saw Davy sniffing around the laundry room a few days ago, right around the time he first went missing. But I did that, and I didn't find anything.
The game console turns on. Team 17, Sassy Chap Games, Moon Surgeons. Riz, here you are once again, back where you started, with your beautiful companion urging you to make a decision. She looks at you just the same way she did the last time, with a strange familiarity, but still not quite recognizing who you truly are.
You're here! I didn't think you'd make it back.
I feel like I'm the one stuck in the time loop.
Which way do you want to go? Lincolnberries. Oh my dunes. We've got a timeline crisis here. Preparation came in handy. Come here. Let's find a place to hide from these scraps while you tell me what to do.
Luna grabs at you, and you both wiggle through an open fence near some scattered power grid structures.
Just tell me where to go. That was where I planned on...
Luna is shocked to see something nearby flash.
That's a Krisny box. Right by the Essner transformer? Left behind by Krisny and Associates. These things can contain all sorts of good gear.
Luna opens the box to find a pair of futuristic goggles, which float and spin in the air in front of you both.
These are Mark II Xeno goggles. An incredible upgrade. I'm keeping these. Happy accidents, huh? I'm the only one who can wear them. You're already wearing some sort of Xeno tech on your slots. Looks kinda lovely, if I'm being honest.
Our game console's flirting with us.
Oh, we don't have time for flirting, all right?
You started it.
Now, let's get to the facility.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time. Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld. I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Cute, but expendable.
Luna picks the
Harsh.
lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. But there will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm. Just knowing that isn't enough to help. They've got ultra tech that renders them invisible to all senses. Can't believe that's our fate. And leave myself open to getting killed? That tech is impressive, but not combat ready. How do you suggest we do this? Yeah, makes sense.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt and Surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are. Oh no! Assassin!
I told you.
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Oh, guess I don't have to whisper anymore. An assassin-level upholder. They've got digitech to keep themselves invisible. The only hard counter? Xeno goggles. I was distracted, okay? Look, next time around, just tell me. Don't listen to the syrup-addled junkie who said no to wearing the goggles. We'll have to remember that for next time. Well, you will. Shriek. Can't believe we're here. Seems like a dead end. Hey, you might disappear after this, but I keep going. And I'm not planning on going anywhere. Resources or not. Speaking of, you want to see if there's a workbench? All right. We're getting close. You want to press on, or should we take a crafting break? Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power. I agree. I am invincible!
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go! I'm trying!
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you. You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path. unwaveringly.
Luna's Xeno goggles catch a small screen dropped from Celine's grasp.
Wait, Celine left something behind.
Luna picks it up and turns on the display.
It's the recipe for a harmonic stratospire. The Resistance has been working on this tech for a generation. It's a way to take fractured timelines and concentrate the differences in power into a deadly beam. That beam can erase a crack in the continuum for good. And I think something about your timeline tripping abilities and Celine's rise to power have something to do with each other. But she's already died in this timeline. You'll have to come back with the knowledge of the recipe. It's 4 globules, 1 wood, and 2 scruff skins. Remember it. Remember me.
Luna is already beginning to fade away.
Thank you. Thank you. Truly.
That's not gonna stick! Oh, Luna. I want to help you. When you returned to Luna, she had no memory of you at all, but she did say that if you came into her timeline again to see the password lingonberries. Yeah, I read that already. Okay, this time when you played through Luna's story, she told you that if she ever refuses to wear the Xeno goggles, you have to tell her, don't listen to this syrup-adel junkie who said no to wearing the goggles, otherwise this one was a wash. You met a gun-toting spacer named Luna, played through a wild dystopian sci-fi shooter with crafting elements and defeated the final boss together. She's completely in love with you, or at least that's what the screen said when you achieved it. This time after the final battle, because Luna was wearing the Xeno goggles, she found a recipe for a harmonic stratospire, which could be used to erase this crack in the continuum for good. Okay, what do I want to do now? I got 3 more hearts. I'm gonna go back to the triangle. Stop here.
It's your lucky day. Someone else already interrupted me, so now I'm bored and free. Well, since you're here now...
The music, hello? I love
you
all
entertain
of it.
me.
The music for all these characters has been great. The designs have all been great. Voice cast, A+.
Uncertain what else to do, you dance for Tina. It's clumsy and terrible, and it's impossible to tell if Tina even likes it.
Do you do everything someone else tells you to do? God, you're the worst. It's kind of adorable. All right. That's enough out of you. Look, since you're here taking up my time, maybe you could do me a favor. I'm trying to get back on the market. It's a goddamn crime for a gem like me to be lonely every night. I need a partner, someone who understands just the kind of triangle I am. I need someone who appreciates all my angles. Yeah, all of that. If you can't bring me nothing like that, I ain't got no use for you. So get out of here!
Huh. I'm kind of curious. The only other instrument we have in the house is the piano.
A beauty dressed in black and
hello.
gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it. You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes. Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Maestro? The performance? It was coming along nicely. That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming? No, Dulce Mio is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment. Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal. I have no idea what any of those words mean. Well, whatever you were playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Keys.
So long, Maestro.
I have one left for the day. And then I think I'll do one more day and then call it. You met Keys, a beauty in black and gold who was in the midst of composition when you met her. Come see her again to learn more about her. Keys comes from a storyline of grand pianos, name of a big venue, and someone in her family has graced the stage. Much like her actual Keys, her outlook on life is black and white. You're either a renowned performer at the top of your game, or you're a failure and you should launch yourself directly into the garbage. You'll need patience and understanding to let Keys be the personality she needs to be. Likes classical music, dislikes dissonance. What else did I miss? Tina's looking to get back on the market. Come back when you're ready to cover all her angles. Just making sure there's nothing else. Discord.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the Dateviators? Are they operating efficiently? Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the Quantum Catalyst Activator. That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the Quantum Catalyst Activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it. Sorry, it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Right then. One more. Do I see? This is my office. You know what? We haven't talked to Johnny in a while. I'm gonna do that. That's my last thing for the day.
The time has finally come. After days of anticipation, it's time for Johnny's debut performance on American Maestro.
I've got the stream all set up for you, so don't mess with it, all right?
Stream? Do I look like a fish to you?
Just don't touch it, okay? Your program should be starting soon.
Johnny seems surprised to see you. He looks up from the smartphone he's been squinting at to greet you.
You came back! After the, way I behaved during our last date. I rightly didn't expect you would. Well, don't that just make my heart beat louder than a cock crowing at daybreak? You're definitely a better shower than I. And I'm really glad you came back. Mostly because I do need to apologize for how I acted. I was being childish and unfair. I was ornerier than a wet hen. And I really appreciate you being willing to give me another chance.
Johnny waves the phone in his hand at you with an air of sincere, boyish excitement. It's quite sweet.
Well, I hope you're excited, because they're about to air my first episode. It was such a wild and crazy experience. You want to hear about it? So, they kept me on hold for like 3 hours, which was kind of lame, but I was too excited to care. And then I finally got to meet the judges. Brittany H., Lil Slushy, and the big bad Gorp. It was so dang cool to see them all in person, you know? You watched them all on the screen for years, and then suddenly they're talking directly to you. So that was basically a dream come true. Now, performing was obviously the hardest part. I was as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, let me tell you what. But when I thought the anxiety was just too much, I remembered how you believed in me.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I found the strength I needed to push on through. I mean a single word. Oh, hold on! The episode's starting!
You put your heads together, staring down at the stream on his phone. The TV show logo gives way to footage of singers you don't recognize.
Oh, there I am! Oh, wow! Wow, me on American Maestro! If only my grandpappy could see me now! I mean, he probably couldn't have seen me on account of the cataracts and all. This is just so crazy! Look at me up there. Struggling. So dang hard hitting them high notes. Oop. And now the judges are evaluating my performance. Look at little Slushy doing his signature move. Good thing you're watching it with me, because couldn't even describe it if I tried. Oh. Well, that's mighty peculiar.
Johnny's smile fades, slowly replaced by a more somber expression.
Well, looks like they put my performance in a montage of, I guess, joke performances. Like all the singers they think are so bad it's funny. Like they're making fun of me.
Oh, buddy.
That can't be right.
I mean, I did say he needed more practice, but I feel like that's gonna turn into a fight.
Don't that just stick in your throat like a hair on a biscuit? I guess you were right. I guess I wasn't ready for the big leads. But now I've gone and made a gosh dang fool of myself in front of the whole wide world. Or at least the North American audience. I thought this would be a dream come true. But it's just a nightmare. I should have listened to you. No? Even though they're already making memes of me?
Memes are great.
I still really love to sing, though. You know what? You're right. Maybe being a world-famous singer ain't in the cards for old Johnny Splash. Maybe that's a dream I've got to show some grace in letting go. But that don't mean I ever gotta stop singing. And it certainly don't mean I ever gotta stop loving it. Maybe in the end, it don't matter much if anybody else likes what you make, long as it makes you happy doing it. Well, thank you, gorgeous. Truly. Without your encouragement, I'd have spent all my life wondering and being afraid of ever actually taking a leap. But you showed me it's necessary to take the leap sometimes, especially when you're scared. And more importantly, you showed me that even if it don't work out, everything's still gonna be okay. And you know what? I just had a great idea. I think I'm gonna try out for that house-wide talent show I've been hearing mutterings about. I think that sounds like the perfect venue to share my vocal stylings. Don't you think? Ain't it though? Why flounder against the pros when you can smoke the amateurs? And you know what else? I'd like you to do the honor of accompanying me. And I'd like you to wear my soggy old Letterman's jacket.
That's so sweet.
Because we're gonna be going steady from now on, baby. Oh, oh, oh.
Trench me, baby.
Oh, 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 oh.
What does that sound, Johnny?
Oh, 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 oh.
You okay there, buddy?
Darling, you're as sweet as honeysuckle and fine as cream gravy. Oh.
Oh, he gave me 5 sass. I love that for me. You don't quite get humor yet, but you can confidently say it was funny when the man's pants fell down. Okay, that was good. He may never be a singing star, but Johnny's heart is singing for you. He loves you. Okay. I think I have one more day in me, and I should go foods. First of all, going back to the game console.
The game console turns on. Team 17, Sassy Chat Games, Moonsurgence, Resurgence. Here you are once again, back where you started, with your beautiful companion urging you to make a decision. She looks at you just the same way she did the last time, with a strange familiarity, but still not quite recognizing who you truly are.
You're here! I didn't think you'd make it back.
I love how it acts like we're just meeting her for the first time every time we talk to her. Freaking time loop.
Which way do you want to go? Lincolnberries. Oh my dunes. We've got a timeline crisis here. Makes sense. Maybe a million times. Oh, so not too bad. Sorry. Come here. Let's find a place to hide from these scraps while you tell me what to do.
Luna grabs at you, and you both wiggle through an open fence near some scattered power grid structures.
Just tell me where to go. Oh, there's a christening box with Xeno goggles. Huh, Rules, you're good at this. Okay, then what? Why? That will drastically reduce my combat capabilities. Ah, understood. So?
Well, I suppose you, and with some sort of laser rifle thing, you kind of hang there until we make it out the other side.
True. This specificity is making me trust you. This advice sounds like something I would come up with myself.
Luna puts on the Xeno goggles and enters the compound cautiously.
I can see so many more wavelengths now. And you're right. There's an assassin class about 7 besos away. We can get the drop on him. On it.
Luna stalks her prey. With the Xeno goggles and her own combat prowess, she's like a mooncat on the path of a moon mouse. With the coast clear, the two of you stealthily walk the corridors until you reach an office right before what seems to be the terminus of the compound.
Is this the furthest we've ever gotten? Excellent. Right now, we've got a chance to get ready before the battle against Celine. There's a workshop table here and we can get crafting, or go straight to the final battle. What recipe should we make? Got it. And then? Got it. And then? Got it. And then?
Oh, it was bolts. I have to write it. I have to do this again. Because I should have written down the recipe. Because it's not one of each thing, it's like multiples. And so this is going to be wrong, but I'll write it down and I'll get it right next time because I haven't really saved it all today, so I can't just go back.
All right, let me just put them together and now this is an amazing new piece of armor.
At least
That'll
I don't
help us in
think
the
it was
battle
just one of
ahead.
everything. I thought it was like a mix.
I certainly think so. With this many resources, we are bound to change the timeline.
Well, we'll see how it goes, and then worst
You
case
and
scenario, I'll
Luna
just write
make
it down
your
for
way
next time.
through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power. I agree. I am invincible!
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go! Take this!
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save.
What we wanted, though.
Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you. Is it? I feel so pumped full of denahydrine that I can't imagine we didn't alter the timeline at least a little.
Luna's Xeno goggles catch a small screen dropped from Celine's grasp.
Wait, Celine left something behind.
Luna picks it up and turns on the display.
It's the recipe for a harmonic
I clearly screwed
stratospire.
it up.
The Resistance has been working on this tech for a generation. It's a way to take fractured timelines and concentrate the differences in power into a deadly beam. That beam can erase a crack in the continuum for good. And I think something about your timeline tripping abilities and Celine's rise to power have something to do with each other. But she's already died in this timeline. You'll have to come back with the knowledge of the recipe. It's 4 globules.
4, 1, and 2. All right.
1 wood and 2 scruff skins. Remember it.
I'll know that for next time.
Remember me.
Luna is already beginning to fade away.
Thank you. Thank you. Truly.
I'll do my best. So many notes for her, and it's hard to tell like what's what. I want to see about maybe talking to it. Well, I'm going to talk to Madeo, and then I might go upstairs and talk to my computer.
Hey, you're back! That was fast. Any news on Davy? Were you able to check out that lead from Hoove?
So weird, it's the same
Not
thing.
much, just that he saw Davy sniffing around Harper's corner in the laundry room.
I mean, I could go back to the laundry room.
About as well as you'd expect. I think the nerves are starting to get to all of us. If you wanted to stick around for a bit, I'm sure they'd really enjoy the company. Well, that makes 2 of us then. You can say hi to whoever you like. Don't let me stop you.
Yeah, that's the same thing as last time. What a waste of a thing. But somehow I updated him even though nothing changed. I'll try talking to Hoove again, I guess. Wait, no. In the kitchen.
Huh? Oh! Sorry, I guess I drifted off for a sec. Been feeling even more scatterbrained than usual. Love? Who has time for love? Just another unnecessary
You have
thing.
to make time for it.
Anyway, I don't know if I've got the space in the day to hang right now.
You sounds like I want help.
Help? That would be nice. Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that. Do you want to go to a game or have a drink or something? I definitely don't want to drink too much, but a nice buzz sounds great, especially when shared with a friend like you.
Do not friend zone me.
Maybe, but I don't know if I'm quite ready yet. I guess I could go for a kiss though. if he would be into it.
I'm torn. Let's go.
Me too. Let me just...
You lean in to press a gentle kiss to Hoove's lips, and you're pleased when he reciprocates. He doesn't push it any further, but he's more than happy to meet your energy in kind. When you finally pull away from him, his eyes are still closed for just a moment. When your eyes meet again, he gives you a sweet smile.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was nice.
Aww.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say there might be something here. Now, where were we? Right, let's have that drink. What should we start with? I don't want to get too messed up, but I love a good buzz. Ooh, like lighter fluid? I don't know how that would go down in my gears, but I'm willing to try it if you are. Okay, here goes.
Hoove takes an experimental sip, his eyes widening as the drink hits.
Oh, yikes! That is spicy!
I've definitely had some drinks that were kind of like lighter fluid.
And maybe even a touch explosive?
Please do not explode.
I like it. Should we have something else? Okay. Got a lovely buzz going on now. How are you feeling?
We could like make out.
That sounds perfect. So, I've been thinking. I have a bunch of things left. I could let them all go at once. Or I can go one by one and maybe keep
I like the second option.
What do you think?
Let's go piece by piece.
Let's take a look at what's in there. Ooh, I've got this origami bird.
I like origami.
All right, I'll hang on to it. Next up is this. Wait, what is this? I think it's... Whoa, easy. Not even sure I want to touch it again. You're right. Goodbye, gross thing. Well, all that was a bit exhausting. I think I need a minute. Please come back again soon, okay?
Sure.
Whoa.
I'm gonna try the hamper again.
Once again, Harper and Dirk are going at it when you walk up on them. This time, Dirk is the one shouting.
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him, to tell you the truth. He finally escaped from you.
Harper is stunned into silence, her lower lip quivering for a moment before she points a finger at the door and screams.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice! That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way. I just enjoy the goddamn silence!
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
They're so toxic.
I will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper, stopping for a moment to look at you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, leaning in but still speaking loudly enough for Harper to hear.
Get away while you can, buddy. Don't let her get her claws into you. Trust me on that.
He walks away, flinching as Harper lets out a frustrated scream. The moment he's gone, Harper exhales, turning on a bright smile for you.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Turkey just gets so grumpy sometimes. Oh, he's happy all the time when no one else is around. He just gets brave when he has an audience. You seem like someone who gets relationships. I've been thinking a lot about my relationship with Turkey lately. You'll listen to me, won't you?
Do I have to? You should talk to an actual therapist. I'd love to help.
Oh, good. This way.
Harper grabs your hand, dragging you over to a quiet corner of the room, overturning a box to allow you to sit. She lies on the floor, as if she were at an actual therapist's office.
It all started a few years ago.
Oh,
A lot of things come through this laundry room, you know? You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets. Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't.
And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket. God, what a stick of chapstick he was. His name was Chappie, and he had the softest lips you can imagine. We spent weeks together. It was a real whirlwind romance. He started talking engagement towards the end, hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days. Well, you found him again later. But I'm jumping ahead. Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment. When she speaks, her voice is filled with emotion.
And then you washed him. Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it. He was melted.
She lets out a sob.
I'm sorry.
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
So I caused trauma to Harper by melting chapstick.
Harper turns to you, sadness and anger in her eyes.
But you threw him away. That doesn't make it better. Anyway, ever since then, when Durkee gets washed by Washford and Drysdale, he leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me. I've gone to see him so many times. I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down. Cause he's a low-down, dirty cheater. I know that Durkee is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and above everybody else. Tell the truth, Durkee! I know you and those Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there. And he's got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it! Of course I do! Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
She taps her temple.
Hampers intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately. Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have. But I just love my Durkee so much. Even though he hurts me so. I just don't know what I should do. Because you're just so smart and thoughtful and good with relationships.
Good with relationships? I'm flirting with all the objects in my house because I don't have human companionship.
Well, I guess I should go. Durkee could be doing God knows what out there. I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
She sits up, smiling cheerfully.
Thanks for listening. I feel so much better. Bye!
Toxic much? Okay, I have one left. And then, I might make it the bed. Because I haven't talked to our bed in a while. And she seemed nice. Harper seems convinced that Dirk is cheating her when he's clean. She left to go and see if she could catch him in the act. After hanging with Hoove last time, you went through some more things to help him let go of from his bag. He needs a break after the emotionally exhausting experience and asked you to come back soon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna talk to Skylar.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot. Oh, yes, I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Well,
welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself. Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Scoochin'. Anything else? Right this way. Not a problem. Moving up. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Chat with Skylar again whenever you like to ask questions about game mechanics, get hints, discuss lore, or talk about Skylar's inner workings. Okay, we are going to go to sleep, call it a day, and we'll be back Saturday for more of these shenanigans. Let me save. That was fun! I hope everyone had as much fun as I did. Let me get over here. Thank you again, Kemsy and Son, for the raids. If you want more of these shenanigans, I'll be back Saturday around 1:30. I'm going to start a little early so that I can do some co-working before we game. I have a long list of stuff to do that I keep not having time for. So I'm going to force myself to do some work before I play. So that's 1:30 Eastern time. If you're not already in the Discord, I post schedule updates there, and if I'm running late or something, I'll throw that in, and I'm probably going to start adding photos or book talk or something. I'm trying to make the Discord a little more active, but no pressure. Also, no pressure to be active if you're in there. I just I want to make it a fun space for everyone. I need to, one of the things on the co-working agenda is changing my socials command because I would like more than just the Linktree link to be in there. That's a link to all my socials. The ones that have been the most active right now are Blue Sky and TikTok. I've been posting clips from this game on TikTok. And Blue Sky, I've been talking a lot about books I've been reading. So if you're a reader, come talk to me about booky things. The last book I just finished yesterday was Iron Widow. I had a lot of fun with that. And also I've been, if you missed part of the stream today, I post my VODs on YouTube. There's a little glitch where my power goes wonky for a minute. I'm gonna maybe cut that out. But other than that, I'll probably post this. I think I'm posting this on Thursday. For Thirsty Thursday. Which, speaking of, next couple weeks I'm taking a little bit of a break, but then when we come back, I think I want to make Thirsty Thursday a thing and do some Hades runs. Because I miss playing Hades on here. Also because Hades 2 is probably going to come out soon and I want to be ready. I think that's all the things. I think I know who I'm rating, but let me just double check something real quick. If you're subscribed to my channel, Owlbearing emotes for you. If not, any heart and hype will do. I personally like the bi pride one because I'm very bi and very pride. Let's see what my options are. I'm leaning towards a specific thing, but I want to see what my options are. Okay. Yeah, based on who's streaming, I think we're gonna go say hi to Jeff. He's playing Resident Evil Code Veronica. Also, the cold brew that I made is in his Silent Hill Summer glass. He also has a decent amount of Pride merch for like all the time, but it is Pride. So if you want some Pride merch, like go check out his store. His store's great. So yeah, I think I'm gonna raid Jeffy, and yeah, I'll see everyone Saturday. If not, have a good rest of your week and weekend, and stay cool and hydrated, and take your meds, and be mindful if your meds interact bad with heat. Let's get this raid started. Okay, let me grab my own. I've almost didn't grab my own raid alert. Can you imagine? Pro streamer. Okay, thanks again for joining me for Date Everything. We'll be back Saturday. Bye!
A series, but it appears that it is a movie. I gotta watch it. I'll watch it. It looks good. Sounds good. Hello, Munchkin. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Enjoy your chill time, Hybrid. Thank you again for the raid, for coming in on that raid. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good time. Hello, Munchkin. Chaos is rolling in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How was Date Everything today? How was Date Everything? Did it treat you well? Also, this is a star-studded cast too. Oh my gosh. Arden Cho. Arden Cho. Daniel Dakin. Holy shit. Holy shit. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good time with Munchkin. Who was your... I realized I was so caught up in all the conversations we were having. I haven't even introduced myself to the Raiders. Hi, hello, welcome in. Wow. Y'all are just so interesting today. Keep being interesting. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. If this is your first time hanging out in my neck of the woods, hello. My name is Jeff. Welcome into the Brew Latte, a gaming cafe on the internet curating all things magical, kooky, and spooky, where you can enjoy some chill vibes and fun stories in queer company. I think of us as like a bit of a gaming storytellers cafe. I'm very focused on the stories in video games of the fantasy, wacky, or horror variety. We talk a lot about queer stuff and mental health and food and sometimes weed as well. We keep the vibes chill and upbeat. Follows are anonymous, so if you wanted to follow, you know, but chill in your lurk. You're also welcome to say hello. We love meeting new people. You spent a lot of time with Hoove today. We are unpacking some things. Okay, unpacking. Okay, unpacking. I liked Hoove. Hoove was nice. I still think the table is the one for me. I still think it's going to be the table. But I mean, we haven't met everyone yet, so it's entirely possible that it could be someone else. Entirely possible. Oh, hi, Hot Dog. It being a movie and not a series is actually way more appealing to you. I almost watched it last night, but I didn't really have time to. Like, I figured it was at least something that could have been like an hour long if it was a TV series. Like an hour long episodes, but now that's a movie, I'm like, oh wait, this could just be like a fun, I have an evening to myself, and I'm like, hey, let's just put this movie on. You know? That's nice. That's nice, but I'm about to watch this soon though, because I've been listening to K-pop since like 2009. It's not something I talk about like super often, not because I'm like, I don't really believe in guilty pleasures, so I wasn't going to say like it's because it's a guilty pleasure, because I don't really believe in those. If you're enjoying something, you shouldn't feel guilty about it. Unless it's like destructive. You should feel guilty about those things. But yeah, it's just I don't talk about it often. I share songs I'm enjoying on Blue Sky though. You showed off the Silent Hill Summer Glass today? Aw, because you had your cold brew in it. Aw, I appreciate that. Aw. Silent Hill Summer is going to be happening again this year, by the way, for anyone that's like, Jeff, are you doing it again? Are we doing a Silent Hill Summer Marathon again? Well, yes. Well, yes. I'm planning on it starting 2 weeks from now, actually. 2 weeks from now. And it's going to be for charity this time. It's going to be for charity. I'm currently an streamer ambassador with To Right Love in Her Arms, which is a mental health-based organization that does a lot of gives a lot of resources for connecting people with mental health resources. So I have to do one more charity stream for them, one more charity campaign. So I think we're going to do a little charity moment with Silent Hill Summer, a little charity campaign with it. So I'm excited for that. I'm very excited. It'll also be exciting to get back to Silent Hill 1 because that is going to be coming out as a remake at some point. So we'll have to get into the nitty gritty of that one because I feel like that one I sometimes like blaze right through without investigating more. So I need to make sure I actually take it slower and make sure I set ourselves up for a good ending as well. But yes, I'm very excited. I'm also not going to be doing the remake of 2 for those who might be asking because it takes a lot longer. And it's not that I don't prefer it or don't like it at all or anything. It's just more so if I'm going to plan on getting through this in a timely manner, I would rather just do the original because I know it a lot better. So I'm excited for all of it regardless. And the way it's going to work this time, instead of as long as it ended up being, I'm planning on the marathon being Silent Hills 1 through 3, and then with your charity donations, y'all will be able to vote on what our final game is during our playthroughs of those 3. So I think the options for our final game are going to be Silent Hill 4,